Hello and welcome back to Julia Weaver Fitness, where today we're going to be doing a 20-minute Pilates video where we're focusing on the basics. So let's get into this workout. Alright, let's start off with some breathing. You'll inhale to raise your arms up and exhale to bring them down, keeping your feet planted, your hips and shoulders square to the side of your mat. Really feel your breath move through your body. Loosen up your body, shake it out. You can twist side to side, however you like. Warm up your spine. And now we're going to move to the top of the mat. And we're going to start with a nice big mountain pose. So you'll inhale to bring your arms up, exhale and roll down all the way into a forward fold. Then inhale to halfway lift and straighten your back, and exhale back into a fold. Then you're going to roll all the way back up into your mountain pose. Inhale and repeat. So we're exhaling to roll down one vertebra at a time, all the way into a fold. Inhale to halfway lift and exhale to fold again. Then we'll inhale to roll all the way back up into a mountain pose, and exhale to roll back down into a fold. Great job. We're just going to keep repeating this. Inhaling to halfway lift, exhale to fold. Inhale to roll all the way back up. Mountain pose, hands come high, arc your back if you want to. Exhale, roll all the way down into a fold. Awesome job. Halfway lift, then come back into a fold. And from here, you're going to plant your hands, bend your knees, and step back into a plank. But you're going to do this gradually. So you're walking back into a plank. Back is straight, then you're going to walk back in and bend your knees if you need to. Try to get your feet as close to your hands as possible, and then inchworm your way back out. So we're just walking back and forth, slow and controlled, breathing in as you're walking out, and breathing out as you're walking your feet back in. Keeping your core engaged. To do that, just draw your belly button back toward your spine. You're going to also have to draw it a little bit up to get that correct core engagement feeling, but you'll know when you do it. Great job. Just keep doing this. Breathe deeply, tight core, strong shoulders. Fingers are spread on the mat. You're placing equal pressure throughout your whole hand. We're inching back up one more time. Then walk back into a plank, and you can drop to your knees. We're coming into a tabletop. The knees are stacked under the hips, hands under the shoulders. You're going to extend the opposite arm and leg and begin to do crunches. So you'll extend your right arm and left leg and crunch in. Bring them as close together as possible. As you exhale, try to touch that elbow to that knee, and inhale to come back. We're doing this all on the same side, so you're working your right arm and your left leg. Move with your breath. Breathe in to stretch out, and breathe out to crunch in. Great job. This is great to warm up your core, great to warm up your glutes. Your shoulders should already be warmed up. If this starts to burn your shoulders a little bit too much, or you feel a little bit too much pressure on your wrist, you can also drop that left arm to your forearm, just keeping your back straight and keep your breathing the exact same. All right. Now come back into a tabletop, and we're switching sides. So extend your left arm and right leg, and then you're crunching to bring them in and touch the elbow to the knee as much as you can. Inhaling to stretch and exhaling to come close together. Great job. Keep that shoulder strong. Keep your core engaged. Feel the burn in your core, your shoulders, your glute. We're warming up the whole body with this crunching movement. You're doing wonderful. We're almost done here. Now we can rest in a tabletop position, and you're going to kick your right foot up and back, and a donkey kick. So you're staying in this tabletop position, stabilizing your core and your shoulders, keeping that right leg bent. You're just lifting it up and trying to get that heel as far up in the air as you possibly can. This is really going to work your glute. We're going to be doing this for a full minute, so if you need to take it slower than I am, please feel free to do so. If you want more of a challenge, you can take it faster. Just make sure you're moving with your breath. So inhale to kick your leg up and exhale to bring it back down. Keep that core engaged the entire time. You're doing great. Just a few more here. All right. Now you can stay still. I'm just turning so that you can see the full movement. You're going to bring your elbows down to the mat in a modified tabletop position. You're going to straighten that right leg and kick it up and around to touch the side of your mat, and then bring it back. So keep that leg as straight as possible. Point through the heel. That's flexing the foot. You should feel this in your glute and your hamstring. This is also very core engaged. You want to try to minimize movement in the rest of your body by engaging your core. So draw that navel in, bring that belly button up and back to the spine. You're doing awesome. We just have a minute of this. All right, great job. Now you can stay still. I'm turning around so you can see better, but you're going to come back into a regular tabletop on your hands, and we're doing donkey kicks with the left leg. So try to engage that core as much as you can. Draw the navel in toward the spine. Keep those shoulders strong. Don't let them droop. Keep that leg bent and try to get that heel as high as possible. You've got this. Just a little while longer. All right, let's go ahead and drop to the elbows again, straight back. We're straightening the left leg, then we're kicking the left leg up and out to touch the side, then tap back to the back. We're almost done here. Keep going. All right, great job. Now to set up for the next exercise, come back into a regular tabletop position, then walk your hands just in front of your shoulders, and you're going to keep your back straight and core engaged as you drop to your elbows and push back up. This will use a lot of your shoulder strength, so make sure that your shoulders are strong. They are pushing up and away from each other. They're not caving in. You're not building tension in your neck. You're keeping your core engaged, pulling the navel in toward your spine, and moving your entire upper body in a straight line up and down as you drop to your elbows gently, then push up from the ground. Try to do this movement as slowly and controlled as possible. Now we're going to move back into a regular tabletop and push your heels up and back into a downward dog. Then come back into your tabletop. So in your downward dog, your chest should be going toward the floor, your arms are straight, your legs are straight, and your heels are touching the ground as much as possible. Then you're just moving slowly back into your tabletop position and try to keep your core engaged the entire time. Great job. This time you're going to stay in your downward dog. You're going to lift your right leg, keep it straight, tap it to the ground with your toe, lift it back up, and then plant it again so you're in a downward dog. Then you'll repeat with the left leg. Lift, tap, lift, and plant it in a downward dog. Then switch back to the right leg, and we're going to keep doing this. So inhale every time you lift your leg, and exhale every time it touches the ground, even when you switch legs. Just keep going. Do this at your own pace. You can do this more slowly or more quickly than I am. Try to keep your downward dog as stable as you can throughout the entire movement. So your hips and shoulders are squared to the ground, your chest is toward the ground, your arms are straight, your back is straight, and your core is engaged in this entire movement. As you're moving your legs, try to minimize the movement of the rest of your body by stabilizing your core. Draw that navel in and back. All right, come back into a downward dog the last time. You can readjust if you need to. And now we're going to be going back and forth from a downward dog into a bear. So this is very similar from what we did earlier, but instead of your knees touching the ground, they'll hover just above the ground. So you'll feel this in your quads, as well as in your core and your shoulders. So breathe in to come into this bear pose and out to push back into downward dog, and repeat. Keep your core tight the entire time. You've got this. All right, we're almost done. You're doing great. Now walk your feet back up to your hands and come into a standing position. We're going to be doing squats. So you'll bring your hands up in front of you and you'll squat down, keeping your thighs parallel with the floor when you're at the bottom and pushing through your heels to come back to the top. We're going to be squatting for about a minute, but you've got this. So breathe in to come up and breathe out to go down. Great job. All right, last couple of squats here, and now we're going to transition. Walk your right foot forward, left foot back, and we're going to do a lunge pulse, 1, 2, then twist to your left side. So pulse, pulse, and exhale to twist. So inhale to pulse and exhale to twist. Awesome job. If you need to take a break, just lean back. Take a deep breath, open your chest, keep your core engaged, and let's get back to it. Pulse, pulse, and then twist to the left and exhale. Awesome job, we're almost done. All right, last one, and then we're going to switch legs. So walk your left foot up. Let's kick out the quads, and then we'll step the right foot back, bend the left foot, or bend the left knee, and start to pulse, and twist to your right. So inhale here, and exhale to twist. Awesome job. Keep that core engagement. Really push through your heel as you're holding this lunge, and try to draw your inner thighs together to help you maintain your balance. Again, if you need to take a break, just come back up, take a deep breath, and then let's get back into it. Pulse, and twist. You've got this. We're almost done here, just a few more. Pulse, and twist to your right. And we're done. Now step back up to the top of your mat and lower down onto your back. Great job. Now we're going to be doing single leg stretches. So you'll bend one leg and straighten the other. Pulse the leg toward your chest to double exhale, and inhale as you switch to bend the other leg and straighten the other leg. So great job. You're keeping your shoulder blades off the mat as much as you can, engaging your core by drawing the navel up and back, and you're pulsing as you exhale and inhale as you switch legs. You're doing great. All right, your last couple of stretches here. Keep breathing. Awesome job. Relax the spine, drop the feet. You're moving them toward the outer edge of your mat. Push through your heels to lift your hips toward the air, and then lower them back down. You just want to barely tap the ground at the bottom. Most of your time here is spent in the air. So you'll exhale to push up and inhale to come back down. You're doing great. You'll feel this movement in your glutes, and try to feel your glutes throughout the entire movement, even when you're lowering. Don't lose that engagement. We're almost done here. All right, now you'll come seated. Move your feet toward the top of your mat, but keep them bent. You're going to place your hands behind you with your fingers pointed toward the side of your mat. Lean back, bend your elbows, and then straighten your elbows to push yourself up. You want to keep your back as straight as possible, your neck relaxed, your core engaged. These are tricep dips. They're amazing for your arms. They're also amazing for your core. So breathe in to lower down and out to push yourself up. You've got this. We're almost done. Last few tricep dips here. Great job. Keep breathing. Awesome. Now we're just going to sit up and then lean back as much as you can. Hold your core stable, and you're going to start pumping your arms up and down, keeping them straight. Pump your arms as fast as you can. These are called hundreds, so you'll breathe in every 5 times you pump your arms and out every 5 times. Here we go. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's just keep going with this. We are almost done with this workout. There's just one movement after this, and it's an amazing stretch and cool down. You've got this. Keep holding yourself up. Keep engaging your core. Keep a straight back. Draw the navel in and back. Make sure there's no tension building in your neck. We're almost there. Keep pumping those arms, and you're done. Awesome job. All right, now we're going to lay back onto the mat, and you're going to stretch your arms up and your legs down. Don't mind me catching my breath here, but here we are. So you're going to roll down onto the mat slowly, stretch your arms up above you and your legs far down below. Then you're going to bring your arms forward and try to roll up as slowly as you can. Inhale at the top, exhale to reach over your legs. Inhale to come up into seated, and exhale to roll back down to the floor. Inhale at the bottom, bring your hands up. Exhale to roll back up. Inhale, seated. Exhale to fold over your legs again, and inhale to sit up. We're going to repeat this until the end of the workout. We're almost done. You're doing amazing. Exhale to come up to seated. Inhale at the top. Exhale to fold over your legs. Inhale to come back up to seated. Awesome job. Last time, we're going to roll down, exhaling, then inhale to bring your arms up, and exhale, let your arms fall to the side. Let your body and your feet relax, even if that means your feet fall away. Just breathe here. Catch your breath in this wonderful corpse pose. Thank yourself for being here, for getting through this workout. Be proud of yourself. You've just learned some basic Pilates movements. You've strengthened your body. You've done something amazing for you. If you ever feel like working out with me again, please feel free to check out my channel, Julia Weaver Fitness. For now, though, we'll be seeing you next time. Thanks for coming, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!